5 years ago, a disease that has never been seen before in the United States struck the people into massive hysteria. In an attempt to solve this problem, the Center for Disease Control funded a multi-million-dollar research agency to explain and find a cure for this disease we know as AIDS. However, recently, the 2 officers from the agency, Robert Dane and Remy Laurent, have disappeared without a trace, with more than half of the money allocated for the research.
Doctor, the media outside is in complete hysteria.
Never mind them right now. Please tell me you have good news.
No, doctor. No news from the other doctors or researchers. I'm very sorry.
First, they sold false information to the media, and now they're going to take our research money.
Doctor, Mr. Mike Dugas is still here. Convince him to confess that he started this whole epidemic. Maybe everyone will understand and get off our backs.
Nurse, you actually have a good point. He's the only real explanation of how this whole thing really happened. Please bring him in.
Yes, doctor.
Good morning, Mr. Dugas. I hope you're doing well. We are glad that you are here.
Yeah, police coming into my house and locking me up in this hellhole is definitely setting warm up.
Well, Mr. Dugas, to ensure justice, we had to take precaution.
What kind of justice is this? What do you want from me?
Well, this is a serious matter, and it needs to be seriously dealt with.
Look, I don't care why you brought me here. I just want to go home and rest, okay? Leave me alone.
Mr. Dugas, please listen. You have AIDS. All of the evidence traces back to you, and frankly, you had many sexual partners, and all their testimonies say that you had sexual intercourse with them.
Is this why I'm here? Talking to you? You guys really are lunatics.
Listen. If it wasn't you, then where did it come from?
Who the hell knows? Isn't that your job to find out?
And we have the evidence that it was you. Mr. Dugas, you started all of this.
What a load of bull. You don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Dugas, please calm down. You're gay, and only gay people have AIDS.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
The eyes of the world have been glued to the city of San Francisco for the past 5 years following the outbreak of a previously unknown pathogen.
The St. Matthew's Hospital has released a statement claiming Mike Dugas, a former flight attendant of Spirit Airlines, has been labeled Patient Zero, the very first man to contract and spread the AIDS virus.
The hospital has also claimed that they are working on developing a cure for the AIDS virus. Many speculate that Dr. Daniel White and Dr. Vanessa Ray, the 2 lead researchers of the virus, have left the country along with the assets provided and donated by many supporters worldwide.
Now we wait and wonder what is next.
There he is right now, Dr. White, Dr. White. The country wants to know the progress you've made so far. The public needs to know.
No comment.
Dr. White, are you refusing to answer any and all questions regarding the AIDS epidemic?
Well, the challenge for us is to assure you and the public that we are doing the right thing without telling you how.
At least give the public something to hope for.
We'll not cut corners for public curiosity.
Chase him.
Dr. White, we have to let him go. He's not going to confess. I know that, and you know that.
No, I'm not going to let him go until he confesses. We need that confession. We need that confession to clear our names and get this whole thing sorted out immediately.
This is unethical. We're forcing him to do this. This is really unethical.
They're the ones being punished. They're the ones spreading it around.
There's other ways.
They're acting like damn savages.
What are you talking about?
No, getting the confession is all the proof we need. Once we get what we can move on from this disaster and continue our research.
I understand, but you know there's other ways we can do this.
Dr. Edwards, we have no choice. And imagine the lawsuits against Mr. Dugas. We'll be praised for exposing the truth. We'll have more donations, we can clear our names, and we can make a cure that will make us absolutely famous. Now, I need your help. Make him confess. I'll bring him in later. Once this is all over, we can go back to our normal lives and live like this never happened. Trust me.
Hello, Mr. Michael Dugas.
Please, just call me Mike.
Hello, Mike. I'm Dr. Blake Edwards. I'm a doctor here, and I've been put in charge of figuring out what's going on with this whole AIDS hysteria that you've caused.
You guys just won't stop, won't you?
Well, if you want us to stop, you could just confess.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have anything to do with this.
Well, you had everything to do with this, and we have research proving this. And if you have any interest in returning to your normal life, I think you should just confess.
Listen, I'm not gonna be a scapegoat for you guys who failed to do your jobs.
We did do our jobs, and do you see this mess outside? You can hear them screaming.
My personal life does not concern you.
Just confess! And it does concern me because now this is a whole nationwide epidemic.
Yeah, that doesn't concern me.
It does concern you because you started all this.
Mikey!
Oh my god, Bailey, I missed you.
Mikey, I know what's going on. Please, just confess for me so we can go home.
Are you serious? Out of all people, I never thought you'd act like that.
Look, don't give me that attitude, okay? You kept this lifestyle a secret from me.
You? Why are you acting like that?
Because, Mikey, I actually care. I'm your wife.
I didn't want you to get involved. This is none of your concern.
It is my concern. We're still married.
Look, I'm sorry for what I've done, but what you're asking me to do is the impossible.
Look, Mikey, I've already forgiven you for what you did. Please, just confess and we can start over again.
Then what is it worth to me?
I just don't want you to end up like Robert.
Hey, listen. What happened to Robert?
Mikey, he came out and his family, they accepted him, but he was fired from his job. He was called disgusting. Mikey was just so horrible.
Wait. Where is he?
He's dead.
What do you mean he's dead? I never even got to see him.
Mikey, please, just this once, if it means your life, just confess.
But Bailey, what you're asking me to do is beyond me. You're
Mikey,
asking me to
just
lie.
listen to me. Please, just don't.
Alright. Fine. Stop crying. I'll do it, okay? I'll do it.
Welcome, Mr. Dugas. My name is Dr. Vanessa Ray. I am here because you have decided to finally confess.
Bro, let's just get it.
Well then, please take a seat.
What now?
Before anything else, we would like to thank you for agreeing to finally confess.
I came here to confess your truth. The real truth will be buried with me.
Nonetheless, it doesn't matter now. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you if you were patient 0, and you're going to say yes. Ready? Mr. Dugas, is it true that you were the first person to contract AIDS in North America and due to your extremely sexually active lifestyle, passed it on to others and as a result started this epidemic?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for your cooperation. We will have this posted in every single news outlet as soon as possible.
I'm not gonna be a part of this anymore. What the hell happened? What's going on in here?
Mikey, what have you done?
I kept to the truth, Bailey. I'm not gonna have my name tainted by corrupt doctors anymore.
Released by Dr. Collins, a new AIDS researcher, states that the LGBT community is not the only group capable of contracting the AIDS virus. The AIDS virus can spread through anyone's body fluids. It can spread through things like blood transfusion and sexual intercourse. Dr. Collins gives a warning as well. With this new information, we should take all precautions. Everyone should get tested before involving themselves in any physical relationship. There is safety in numbers, and if more people test themselves, we can learn more about this disease, how it spread, and how to cure it.